Last week as we kicked off the Smashdown season, it was Caden Wilson who took home the championship flag. Will he hold on here tonight? Find out next. Welcome to week 2 here on Smashdown on the MTA YouTube channel, your home for the greatest Diecast monster truck racing YouTube series out there. Round 1 action coming at you. Raminator set to take on Little Tiger. Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on Wildfoot. Reptoid takes on the Wildfire. And then Gas Monkey gets first crack at the champion. And Monster Mutt Rot Caden Wilson behind the wheel, looking to defend the championship flag with success here tonight. But up first, coming to the line, all the way out of the Crush This race team, it's 𝐷𝐻𝐽 and the all-new Raminator Dodge. Hailing out of Champaign, Illinois. There you see him over there on the outside lane. He's now ready to take on a longtime MTA veteran, Jason Wook, the Crazy Cat. Little Tiger on the inside. The green light goes down. Dodge and Ford going to throw it down in round 1. They go up and over the pod now, and Raminator pulling out a big-time win. The Dodge camp will upset the Ford out of Big Lake, Minnesota. Little Tiger on the trailer, and the Raminator will move on into semifinal action. As we go back and look at the replay, the Dodge has a good lead on him. They downside nicely. Little Tiger gets out of shape and lost it over the final jump, and Raminator getting the big-time round 1 win here tonight as he puts Little Tiger on the trailer. Next up here tonight in round 1, we've got the new kid on the block, Ashley Keller behind the wheel of Monster Mutt Dalmatian, now ready to take on another rookie to the MTA scene. This is Christopher Pesta in the Wildfoot Ford, hailing out of Pacific, Missouri. So a couple of rookies are going to throw it down here in round 1. Here's a green light as they get ready to go down the straightaway. It looks like Dalmatian had a slight lead, but Wildfoot hanging right there with her to the finish line. They make contact as they go across the line there. I'm not sure who got the win here tonight in round 1. We're going to have to go back and check out our Crush This replay. Right now they launch up and over the pod here. They start to downside. Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a slight lead. Going over the finish line, she will get the win over the Wildfoot Ford here tonight inside of round 1. Monster Mutt Dalmatian looking strong, but again, contact was made down inside that shutdown area. Nonetheless, she is your winner in round 1. Next up here tonight, the man who made it to the finals last week, Corbin Jocelyn in Wildfire. He's now ready to come back to take on the new kid on the block, Declan Keller in the Reptoid machine based out of Milton, Florida. Big bow tie Chevrolet motor underneath that reptile over there on the outside lane. Who's it going to be moving on into semifinal action? Green light goes down. Reptoid taking on Wildfire down the straightaway. They go up now over the pod. Now Wildfire pulls the trigger. He puts the horsepower down, gets the job done. Corbin Jocelyn wants to make it to the finals for the second week in a row, and he knocks out Reptoid here in round 1. We go back and look at the Crush This replay. Watch them launch up and over the first jump here. They clear the pod. Wildfire settles it down on the straight narrow path with a beautiful run, and Wildfire moving on into that semifinal position. But now we find out who Wildfire is going to match up again, because right now the K&J Motorsports Gas Monkey Garage, Jason Sensation Craddock over here on the inside lane out of Dallas, Texas, now takes on the defending Smashdown champion representing the Backyard Beast, Caden Wilson in Monster Mutt. Here's the green light flag on the line. They go down the straightaway. Monster Mutt with a whole shot. Gas Monkey making up the ground on the pig end. A close matchup as the flag was on the line. I'm not sure up here in the booth who got the round 1 victory, but Jason Craddock wants to get that championship flag back. He came into the season as defending champion. Watch now as they go up and over the pod. Gas Monkey's a little cattywampus shootout over the final jump, and there you see it. Jason Craddock will dethrone the champion here tonight in round 1. He will move on into semifinal competition, meaning we will crown an all-new Smashdown champion here tonight, week 2 of the March season. And here's how round 2 action is going to be breaking down, ladies and gentlemen. 𝐷𝐻𝐽 back in the Raminator. He will go one-on-one with Ashley Keller in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And then other side of your bracket, Wildfire, Corbin Jocelyn ready to come back to take on Jason Craddock in Gas Monkey, who we just saw dethrone the champion. Semifinal action getting underway as you see the Dodge Raminator on the outside lane based out of Champaign, Illinois. 𝐷𝐻𝐽 taking on the new kid on the block, Ashley Keller and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Green light goes down. Who's going to be going to the final round showdown? Side by side they go, even over the pod now, and Raminator pulls it out on the big end. 𝐷𝐻𝐽 wasn't going to let that get away from him. The brand new truck seems to be working well for him as he gets it woed down there at the wall. Watch, they're even now up and over the pod now, and Raminator just sets it down nice, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian right there with him, just a little shy of the finish line, and Raminator moving on into the final round showdown here in week 2 of the March season. So now we're going to find out who meets Raminator in that final round showdown. Last week, Corbin Jocelyn in Wildfire did make it to the finals, but lost out against the Monster Mutt Rot. Can he get that truck back there once again this week? However, a tall order. Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey on the inside. He would love to get that flag back. Green light goes down off the line. They go. They're side by side down the straightaway. Up now over the pod, and Gas Monkey pulls it out on the big end. He puts Wildfire on the trailer. Jason Craddock on a vendetta here in week 2 of the March season. Let's go back and take another look. Watch now as they go up and over the pod. It looks like from this angle, Wildfire's trailing by just a little bit, but Jason Craddock puts the Dodge horsepower down. He gets the job done. He will move on into the final round showdown, not only for the K&J Motorsports race team, but the Gas Monkey team as well. And that means the stage is set. The finals are coming up. Gas Monkey takes on Raminator for the finals next. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the finals, I want to remind you that the biggest show of the year, Monster Mania 7, March 28, 2026, 32 of MTA's best diecast monster trucks are going to be throwing it down for the Monster Mania 7 Championship. It is now time for the final round showdown here in week 2 of the March season. Jason Craddock at Gas Monkey looking for his 7th Smashdown championship on the other side of the track. There you see the Raminator, 𝐷𝐴𝐻, looking for his 4th Smashdown championship. A couple of Mopars are going to be throwing it down. Crush This taking on K&J Motorsports. Who's it going to be taking the flag in the week 3? Raminator, Gas Monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight as we get set to go green now down the straightaway. Gas Monkey with a slight lead on the inside, but the Raminator making up the ground. And the Dodge camp will pull it out. The Raminator getting the job done from the Crush This race team. He came from behind over on the outside lane. We go back and look at the replay here. They come down that straightaway. Gas Monkey, watch him on the inside lane, gets a little crossed up on the downside, and Raminator capitalizes on the straight and narrow path, and he gets the job done. So ladies and gentlemen, help me out here to congratulate now a 4-time Smashdown champion, 𝐷𝐴𝐻 in the Raminator. Well, a big-time win for the Crush This race team. The new Raminator Dodge seems to be running well as we get ready to look at the overall point standings. Obviously, with tonight's big win, 𝐷𝐴𝐻 and Raminator take the lead by 5 points over Caden Wilson and Monster Mud at 175 there in second place. Rounding out your overall point status is going to be Wildfire at 170, Gas Monkey at 165, matchup at 5th and 6th place at 155 between Little Tiger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and then your lower half of the bracket is going to be between Wildfoot and Reptoid at 150 points apiece. Well, we still got a lot of racing to do throughout the March season, and speaking of the March season, if you missed this past Sunday's video, click it on screen. You'll be able to watch all the wild action unfold here on the MTA YouTube channel for madness. Thank you all so much. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.